What's good with y'all, bro? It's your boy Skylight, and today we are back with another video. Today we're going to talk about signs that you are awakening. I got about 7 signs that you are awakening. What is awakening? Awakening is when you're realizing the lies behind everything you were taught. You're realizing that there's more to there's more than what they just tell you. You start looking at things from different angles instead of just one view that was given. To start awakening is to become more aware, more aware of what's around you, aware of just in general, just aware of the people you hang out with, aware of how you're feeling, aware of everything. Just being aware. Now, the first sign that I have for when you are awakening, right? Hold on, I have notes. The third eye. What the hell? I know y'all seen that bug just fly into my shirt. What the hell, brother? Bro, it's these bugs, they wow. And he trying to crawl back to me. That's tough. Well, yeah. Okay, the third eye is about questioning everything, right? The third eye is basically boils down to knowing that you don't know. It boils down to forever being a student, forever taking in information, and it deals a lot with just forever. You're basically a sponge. You're absorbing information constantly. You're never biting on just one conclusion. You see all sides of the story. You see all angles, and you just become hungry of wanting to learn, right? It's knowing that you don't know. So knowing that you don't know, there's always something new that you can learn. That's basically what that is. But number one is realizing your whole life you have been programmed. Believe it or not, everything you believe in was information given from another man, a system created by another man, a belief created by another man. Yeah, they tell you that, you know, sometimes that these religions and, you know, they come from like holy figures, and God gave him the word to give to the people. Don't believe that. You know what I mean? Everything that you were taught was only to program you to be a certain way and to fit into a certain system. Because if you just take a job, for example, everybody has to be programmed for a certain job, right? You gotta learn the rules. You gotta come into work at a certain time, and you gotta follow instructions that's given from the people that's above you. And if you don't comply with those rules, you're fired. Because you don't fit in with the program. You don't fit in with the program. But yeah, everything you were taught was to program you into become a part of the matrix. It was everything you were taught from a young age was to grow up to be a follower, a sheep, someone who it's crazy how I can predict the life of the ordinary American person, right? the American dream, right? That's the program that they're pushing. Um, go to college, right? Get a good job, and after that, uh, get a house, have a family, and retire, then die, right? That's like the average American dream. That's the average person, right? Everybody is programmed to think that way. Um, in order to sort of break that program, you got to take a step back and really question, why do we have to do this? Like, why do I have to comply with these certain standards, right? The standards that society has for us is it's very square. You know what I mean? It requires you to always fit in, right? It requires you to always fit in instead of stand out. But yeah, moving on to number 2. You stop relating to people that you are close with. You know what I mean? You stop relating to people you are close with, and you become more alone. When you I don't know, when you start thinking and you start raising your vibration, the higher you get when you raise your vibration, the fewer people you're gonna relate to. The reason that is because you feel like nobody will understand you anymore. You know, you feel like nobody will get you. You feel like people they waste your time in a way, right? They waste your time. Like your time is very precious, even though time is a man-made thing. Everybody is timeless. Everything is energy. You tend to want to spend your time alone because, or you tend to want to spend your time with people you can relate with. Because after a while, you know, people want to talk about third-dimensional things like sports, drama, relationship problems, clothes, money, and all that third-dimensional shit, right? That materialistic shit. But after a while, you sort of become like a lone wolf because you start to see that more and more people, they don't relate with you, and that's including family members. Like family members, you don't relate with family members, close friends, and just any person in general. You start to figure out that you are your own best friend. You know what I mean? You are everything you ever needed. You know what I mean? You are everything you ever needed. And that's something you soon find out when you awaken. Because you start to see the matrix for what it is, and you start to see that everybody is who they are because of the matrix. You know, everybody are clones of another person. Everybody is a clone of another belief. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, we live in a copy and paste society. Basically, is what I'm saying. A copy and paste society. We live in a society full of sheeps and followers, and sometimes like certain people they just can't relate with that anymore. But yeah, let's move on to number 3. You have a hunger to learn the truth. After you get that little taste, that little sample of truth, right? Well, only the chosen ones, right? Only the people who's not afraid, who's not afraid of the truth, who's willing to go down the rabbit hole even further than bro, these bugs. Only the people who's willing to go down the rabbit hole even further, you know, after they get that sample of truth. Basically, you just become hungry, right? You become hungry for the truth. The people that after they get that sample, there's some people that get that sample of truth and they can't handle it. they run away from it, you know, because it's very scary, you know. When you first, I remember a long time ago, I was a kid, and it was the first time I ever seen anything about like demonic devil shit, like Illuminati and shit like that, right? It was a video about like Rihanna and all that shit. You know that song, Under My Umbrella, Ella, yeah, that shit right there. They was talking about a lot of weird shit that my young ass was not ready for. I was like, I don't know, maybe like 11 or 12 or some shit when I first found out about this secret society, evil, dark shit. And bro, when I tell you, after that, man, I used to have nightmares. Like, after I found out that shit, I used to have nightmares and sleep paralysis. And I used to dream about the weirdest shit. Fucking scarred me. I still remember some of the dreams. Like, this one dream, I don't know why, I was always so afraid of Rihanna after that shit. Cause in the video of Umbrella, she, I know this is off topic, but in the video of Umbrella, she basically was, you know, when she was dancing in that triangle or whatever, and she was doing all those sexual poses, some of the poses were like symbols of the devil, you know what I mean? It was like, the video was about her having sex with the devil or some shit. And it was like, you know, the Under My Umbrella, Ella, Ella, eh. They said that shit, the Ella shit is like she's casting a spell on y'all niggas or some shit. But yeah, that's besides the point. What was I talking about? Shit. Fuck. Let me see. Oh yeah. Certain people, when they get that taste of truth and what's actually going on behind closed doors, they kind of stray away from that shit because it's frightening for a lot of people, especially at the early age of awakening. Awakening can be very overwhelming because a lot of information is being downloaded within your subconscious and just in your head. A lot of information starts running in, but eventually, that's why you have to meditate. The more you meditate and do affirmations, you eventually overcome the overwhelming information that you receive. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. The first time you might hear about shit like this is very it's sort of scary in a way, but the more you know, the more you keep researching, the less scary it becomes, and the more you know that although there is darkness in the world, there is light. You know what I mean? Light is always there to protect you. Your guardian angels are always there by your side, no matter what. Your spirit guides, whatever you want to call them. There's always energy there to protect you from anything that's trying to cause harm to you. But yeah, shit, I'm straight off topic with this. But after you get that taste of information, you want more and more information, bro. This is me in general, you know. After I taste that small sample of truth, you know, like I just want to keep learning more and more. I just want to keep learning more and more. My fault, bro. I dazed. I thought I seen something in the bushes. I was about to skid that. There's a whole lot of wasp around my ass. But yeah, bro. Let's move on to number 4. You are able to pick up on other people's energy. You become an empath, right? And you understand that everything is energy, and you become more sensitive to energy, right? And you get more gut feelings, right? Becoming an empath is basically putting yourself in other people's shoes, right? Understanding how people feel in certain situations. Say like kids that's in another country that's starving, or people say like you're homeless, you see a homeless man on the streets, right? And you instantly feel sorry for that homeless man, because it's like, damn, what if that was me, right? It's like, damn, like, I wish that, like, I wish the world wouldn't be this way. I wish there were no poverty. I wish there was more, I wish there was no homeless people. Like, you put yourself in other people's shoes, and you become more sensitive to things around you. You become more loving, right? That's basically what that is, being an empath. Let's see. Number 5, paying attention. This is very important. Paying attention to what you put in your body. That is so important, bro. Paying attention to what you put in your body, because what you consume consumes you, right? What you consume consumes you. If you eat junk food, your body, that's what your body is processing. That's what your body uses to fuel itself, right? When you eat McDonald's, then your body is running off of McDonald's food. But if you fuel your body with fruits and vegetables and alkaline-based, plant-based alkaline foods, then that's what your body will run off of. You are what you consume, or you become what you consume, or what you consume consumes you, right? It's very important that you take care of your body, man. Again, man, I'm gonna urge everybody to stop eating all that meat. Meat is not good for you. There's no scientifically proven fact that meat is good for you, but there is a lot of scientifically proven facts that meat causes cancers, diabetes, high blood pressure, all that shit, bro. It just causes a lot of bad shit that it might not show now, but listen to me, bro. Notice, like, you know how like family members that be like older in their 30s or 40s and shit, like they be having all these like problems and conditions and like illnesses or whatever. It's probably because of what they were taught, what they were programmed with. They were taught to eat meat, and they were just taught to eat all this shit. So it's like, it's up to you, man. Nobody is in charge of what you put in your body. Even though McDonald's is there promoting it, even though McDonald's is selling $1 burgers, they're not making you buy it. You choose to buy it, and you're responsible for what goes into your body. You know what I mean? Regardless of anything. Just make sure you eat more fruits and vegetables. Try a 7-day vegan challenge, right? Try the 7-day vegan challenge. That's something I recommend. Just straight up, just stop eating meat. Regardless, bro. Just stop eating meat. Meat is not good for you. If you don't agree with that, do your own research. Let's see. Number 6, you become more close with nature. Nature, dude. Nature is where we all came from, right? Nature is what we all came from. Nature is what energizes us. Nature is what gives us electricity. Nature is what gives us energy. Nature is what keeps the world running. If it wasn't for nature, there would be no life on Earth, right? The trees that grow, they give us oxygen, right? The grass that's on the ground, what does grass do? I don't know. Grass is pretty as hell, that's all I know. Anything, air, bro. Just being thankful for nature. Take the time out to thank nature sometimes, because I think we really do take this beautiful world for granted. The world is really beautiful, but we don't take the time to enjoy it sometimes. It's time to get back in nature. Get in the sun. You know what I mean? Get in the sun, but before they start blocking it even more. Because these chemtrails is getting wild out here, bro. Sometimes, like, when it's cloudy outside, you know what I mean? It ain't no rain, you know what I mean? Come on, bro. That's them chemtrails, right? Chemtrails, they expand. right? And you can look this up. Bill Gates is behind chemtrails, right? He says that they're doing chemtrails because it's supposedly helping with climate change or something. It's supposed to keep the Earth more cool. But these wasps, they getting a little too close. They getting a little too close. But yeah, Bill Gates says that the reason why they do chemtrails is to cool down the Earth, because I guess like the Earth is getting hotter and hotter every year or something. But yeah, hold on, bro. I'm about to take my shirt off. I'm sorry, it's hot as hell, boy. Hold on, bro. It's hot as hell, boy. But yeah, bro. Shit, what was I talking about? Yeah, bro. It's time to get back in nature. We can't forget where we came from. Even though we're given all these electronics, we're fed all this fast food. We can't forget about nature, because without nature, nobody would be here. Slowly, we're moving away from nature. Slowly, they're destroying nature by burning down rainforests, killing animals, man, slaughterhouses and all that shit, bro. We're slowly becoming uh, we're slowly killing the earth. You know what I mean? Pollution in the water, bro. Uh, Slowly, bro. We're slowly just killing the earth and not even thinking about it at all, bro. It's bullshit, man. Cutting down trees. We're hurting the earth, man. We really are. And I don't believe that. These forest fires, because these forest fires are happening simultaneously, bro. I don't believe that it's natural. I think that, for one, I heard there's one theory about satellites shooting down beams from space and shit like that. You know what I mean? But that's something you can do your own research on. Yeah, let's go to number 7. Bro, these wasps is hella close. They ain't messing with me. You know what I mean? They just chilling. Let's keep it that way. You know what I mean? Number 7. Time becomes an illusion, right? Time is a man-made concept. Time does not exist. It only exists within certain systems. Time doesn't exist in nature, you know? Nature is infinite. Nature regrows, right? Nature is energy. But time has limitations. Time ends, right? But energy does not end. Energy is passed on. Energy is infinite. Shit, I got a mosquito bite on my ass. Oh shit, that's tough. Time does not exist. The present is the only thing that exists, right? I'm not sure if there is a beginning or an end, because again, energy is passed on. This materialistic third dimensional world, the things on it may pass, but the energy does not die. You know what I'm saying? Energy is transferred, is moved on. And sometimes reincarnation could possibly exist. I don't know. You know what I mean? Reincarnation could possibly exist. If that's the case, you know. Sometimes if you still have lessons to learn on this third dimensional world, then you could possibly be reincarnated, and you might end up growing back as a tree or a butterfly, or I don't know, a lion or tiger. You know what I'm saying? There's still lessons on this third dimensional plane that you need to learn, and in order to raise your vibration, raise your frequency, you gotta learn these things. You gotta learn from past lives in order to perfect it. Uh, to learn from your mistakes, right? Uh, yeah, bro. That's gonna do it for this video. Um, Make sure to share this video. Make sure you subscribe. Subscribe to my channel. You know what I mean? I don't really like asking for all this shit, but in order to break the YouTube algorithm or whatever, I guess I need the likes and the views. Make sure you share this video, because the constant shift is happening and more people are starting to wake up. It's time, bro. It's time to start waking up. It's time to stop pretending, and it's time to start addressing. There's a lot more things that I want to talk about. A lot more things I'm gonna bring to y'all from research. Yeah, bro. I appreciate y'all for watching this video. Make sure y'all get out in nature, get some sun before winter comes and all that shit. Yeah, bro, I appreciate y'all watching. Peace.